Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Drama hits a fever pitch in Days of Our Lives on Wednesday, August 7th. As one of Salem's most pivotal characters takes the witness stand, Johnny DiMera, who's been caught between family loyalty and his moral compass, is about to become the centerpiece of E.J. DiMera's high-stakes trial, with tensions already sky-high in the courtroom. Johnny's testimony could either help clear his father's name, or seal his fate forever. Here's what fans can expect on this explosive episode. Johnny faces the courtroom spotlight. Johnny DiMera is no stranger to complex family dynamics, but nothing could have prepared him for this moment. As EJ's trial charges forward, Johnny is subpoenaed to testify. This puts him in the impossible position of potentially incriminating the father he still desperately wants to believe in. Sources reveal Johnny's testimony will be heartfelt, emotional, and possibly devastating. While he's determined to tell the truth, he's also aware that every word he speaks could have legal consequences for EJ and personal repercussions for himself. Expect a powerful courtroom scene as Johnny tries to balance honesty with loyalty. Behind the scenes, Johnny's been increasingly conflicted over EJ's behavior, especially considering the shady circumstances surrounding the crimes EJ is accused of. There's a chance that Johnny may drop a bombshell on the stand, something that could shift the jury's perspective completely. E.J. DiMera holds his breath as Johnny takes the stand. EJ's typically cool demeanor is pushed to its breaking point. He's visibly tense, especially since he knows Johnny is one of the few people who could expose his secrets, intentionally or not. Despite his high-powered attorney working overtime to keep the narrative in EJ's favor, nothing is more unpredictable than a family member who's grown disillusioned. Will EJ try to manipulate Johnny's emotions? Or will we see a rare vulnerable side of Salem's notorious legal shark? One thing is certain, EJ's future hinges on what Johnny says under oath. Abe and Paulina's emotional moment away from the courtroom. There's a softer but equally moving subplot unfolding. Abe Carver continues to recover his memory, and on this episode, he shares a surprisingly touching moment with Paulina, though he still doesn't remember everything. A familiar look or gesture may stir something inside him. Paulina remains hopeful. Despite the slow pace of Abe's memory recovery, their interaction will tug at the heartstrings, providing a nice emotional counterbalance to the tension in EJ's trial. Will this be the beginning of Abe's breakthrough? Viewers will want to keep a close eye on how these two navigate their uncertain path forward. Chanel struggles to stay neutral. Meanwhile, Chanel finds herself in an increasingly difficult spot, with Johnny testifying and her mother Paulina emotionally invested in Abe's situation. Chanel is stuck in the middle. As someone who still has deep feelings for Johnny, she's worried about how the pressure will affect him. Don't be surprised if Chanel ends up having a confrontation with someone in court, possibly even EJ. Her protective instincts are stronger than ever, and if she senses anyone trying to manipulate Johnny, she won't hesitate to speak up. Steve and Kayla dig into new intel elsewhere in Salem. Steve and Kayla receive an intriguing lead related to EJ's case. What they discover could provide crucial context or just raise more questions. Either way, fans can expect the couple to put their investigative skills to work as they inch closer to the truth. Could this new information be the missing piece that proves EJ's guilt or innocence? That remains to be seen. What's next for Johnny and EJ? Johnny's testimony is set to send shockwaves through Salem, whether it exonerates EJ or puts him on the fast track to prison. The family fallout will be unavoidable. Expect serious drama in the coming episodes, including a potential clash between Johnny and other DiMera family members who feel he's betrayed their legacy. Fans of the Johnny-Chanel romance will also want to pay close attention. The trial is forcing Johnny to grow up fast, and Chanel may find herself falling for this more mature, emotionally vulnerable version of him all over again. Don't miss this must-watch episode. August 7th's episode of Days of Our Lives is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic installments of the summer. With courtroom fireworks, emotional family dynamics, and twists that could turn the tide of the entire trial, it's not one to miss.